Hello, I'm Professor Jonathan Slade from the Department of Communication and Cinema here at McDaniel College, and I want to welcome you to the fall 2021 semester. I'm going to be your professor of record for the first year seminar, College Life in Cinema. So let's take a look at some things you should be thinking about as you get ready for the fall semester. Number one, know where you need to be and get there on time, if not a little bit early. And one of the best ways to do that is to walk around campus a little bit. Get off those phones and explore the campus. Figure out where your classrooms are, where your labs are, before the instant you need to be there. So you're not running like a crazy maniac the first day of class to get there. Our class is actually going to be right here in Decker Auditorium, which is between Lewis Hall Sciences and Lewis Recitation Hall. Oh my gosh, what's behind this door? It's my first year seminar class. So number one, know where you gotta be and get there on time, if not a little early. Suggestion number two, stay plugged into the internet. Make sure that you log into your email and the student planning thing to see where you are. I would actually check in with your email at least once a day. I know that sounds like a lot over the summer, and you've been inundated already with like texts and links and other emails from the college, but you should really learn to sort of hardwire yourself into McDaniel email account, not your personal account, because they're gonna stop sending stuff to them if in fact they still are. So get used to logging into your email at least once a day, usually right first thing in the morning and maybe before you go to bed. Why? Because you're going to get information on how to register, information on classes that may have changed, information on textbooks and resources, information on move-in day. Also, student planning. You can actually log in anytime, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and see where you are toward the major that you've signed up for, or what classes you need to meet basic liberal arts requirements. So when I was a student here back in the 1980s, I had a little 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that had a list of everything I had to take, and I had to hold on to that 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper for 4 years. I put it in my student undergraduate handbook and then check them off when I took it. Guess what? Nowadays, you can log in with a computer and check. And people, I often hear students say they're befuddled about how to use how to register. It's like, if you've ever bought anything on Amazon.com, you know how to register for your classes. It's the same thing. I want this class, put it in the basket, and instead of buying it, you click register. I have noticed that out of the 17 people in class, only 7 are fully registered for the fall. So the other 10 of you either haven't chosen any classes except for this one, or you have a registration date. So check in student planning, it'll tell you. I know some folks have a registration date scheduled for July 13th. Make sure that you actually register as soon as you are allowed, because if you don't, the classes you need will vanish. So, suggestion number 2, stay plugged into McDaniel via the internet through email and through the student planning site about what courses you need to take. And finally, number 3, relax. I know you're getting hit with a lot of emails and text messages and updates about what you need to do to get ready for the fall semester, but guess what? The resources are all here to figure it out. You're going to come to my class a couple of times a week. We're going to learn about college life in cinema, which is kind of fun. We're going to learn about the college experience. We're going to talk about how it's been portrayed in film throughout the 20th century and early part of the 21st century. And we're going to connect that with your experience. And you're going to learn about yourself, and you're going to learn about the world, and you're going to learn about this college, and we're going to all do that together. So stay on top of it. Connect with me if you need to, connect with our TA, Max Sweeney, ask questions if you need to, but the resources are there for you to have a good start to your undergraduate career. And I look forward to seeing you in just a couple of weeks.